Hi, hello, welcome again for another session into Learn AI and Shape the Future series. So आज हम बात करेंगे कि if as a manager or as a leader you would like to drive the AI initiative in your organization. So हमें किन किन बातों का ध्यान रखना है and what are the things we have to take care as a leader. Because when you are initiating these kind of things in your organization which are not you know that AI savvy organization और आप कुछ नई चीज शुरुआत करना चाहते हो तो आपको एक स्ट्रैटेजिस्ट की तरीके से एक्ट करना पड़ेगा. Like you have to define the strategy on the new innovation into AI, and you have to participate into the investment decision, and you also have to be at if you're a manager you have to discuss with cross cutting technologies आपको business से discussion करने पड़ेंगे. So and you have to talk to the data science, and so that kind of role you have to play, and you have to be a leader. And as a leader, first of all, what you need to do as a leader, सबसे पहले आपको कुछ initiatives में खुद participate करना पड़ेगा. For example, जैसे कि कुछ AI tools हैं, Microsoft का Copilot है, you start using those tools, and then ask your team to initiate using those tools. So you have to create an environment where or initially like these kind of tools, and then you have to, as a leader, you have to think about कोई भी नया innovation अगर you have to take care. So what is the the investment into that? What is the ROI of that? Because as a leader you would be a sponsor also of that initiatives. So let's begin with this. Like what is the roadmap to lead AI innovation? So उससे पहले हम एक जैसे कि अभी थोड़े दिन पहले जो ओपन एआई के सीईओ सैम ऑल्टमैन ही told that they will be introducing agents and AI operator so into the workforce. और जैसा कि उन्होंने कर भी दिया है. और अगर आप चैट जीपीटी का प्रो वर्जन यूज करें which is right now quite costly, तो I think it's around more than $200 to $20 per month. तो वो क्या करता है मीन्स इट्स बेट अगर आप उसको सब्सक्राइब करके देखना चाहें तो देख सकते हैं. बट आई हैव कैप्चर्ड अ वीडियो वेयर दे देमसेल्फ हैव डेमो what AI operator can do. Means it's act like your personal assistant. So let's just see that video for a while. Let's see. So let me open that.
So you just mentioned that you want to learn Python. So do not learn Python in manual way in 2025 because learning Python.
Let's skip that.
Given a custom instruction that
Okay.
today with Operator. Operator is a system that can use a web browser, in this case, a web browser in the cloud, to accomplish tasks that you give it. And we'll show you a demo in just a second, but it's really quite cool what it can do. Just like you would use a web browser, you can get pixels in, you can look at a screen, and control. An operator can do that and then control the keyboard and the mouse and do all sorts of things. This is going to go live today in the United States for pro users, and it'll be other countries soon. Europe will unfortunately take a while, and we'll also in the coming months make it available to plus users. This is an early research preview. We've got a lot of improvements to do. We'll make it better. We'll make it cheaper. We'll make it more widely available. But we really want to put it in people's hands. We'll also have more agents to launch in the coming weeks and months. But that said, we'll talk more later. So excited. Just want to show you a demo. I'll hand it over to Yash.
Right. Thanks, Sam. Hi, I'm Yash. This is Casey. That's Ray. And we work on the computer using agent team. And we're so excited to show you Operator today. As Sam said, Operator is an early research preview. It will do a lot of cool things. It also makes mistakes, sometimes embarrassing ones. But let's show you what Operator can do. Okay, so this is the Operator homepage. It lives at operator.chatgpt.com. It'll be accessible as soon as the live stream is over. And as you can see, the interface is very similar to ChatGPT. You can type in a prompt, and the Operator will try to execute the task to the best of its capability. You'll also see we have a list of pre-filled prompts here. These are not really meant to be recommendations. These are meant to be things that, to give you an idea of what Operator can do. We've also collaborated with various brands like OpenTable, AllRecipes, StubHub, Uber, Thumbtack, DoorDash, eBay, Target, to make sure Operator really works well on these websites, but also we think users will find Operator very valuable in interacting with these platforms. So with that, let's jump in with a demo. Okay, so I'm going to start with something fairly simple. I'm going to use OpenTable and say book me a table for two at Beretta tonight at 7 p.m. Okay.
And so you specifically chose OpenTable.
Yeah, in this case, I'm asking operator to use OpenTable to book a table for two at Beretta. Beretta is a restaurant in San Francisco. It's great. You should try it out. And at 7 p.m. And I'm using OpenTable in this case, but I could have easily said just do Beretta, and it would have probably gone to search engine, figured out how to make a reservation as well. But let's see what it does.
So can you explain what's happening in this?
Yeah, great. So I'm going to expand this a little bit. So as soon as I typed in the query, operator instantiated a completely remote browser. This browser is running in the cloud somewhere. And as you can see, it's already up and running. And my hands are on the keyboard. I'm not typing these things.
This is just the AI is clicking around.
Yeah, it's just clicking around. It started this browser session. It knew where OpenTable website is, which is opentable.com. As you can see, it's summarized chain of thought here as well, which is it's gone to the URL, searched for Beretta, and something cool really happened, which is for some reason, operator OpenTable thought we were in Virginia, and it auto-corrected itself to San Francisco. This is using, so like ChatGPT, in Operator, you can also give custom instructions. I'm going to show this really quickly here. Okay. So I've given a custom instruction that for query that needed, I live in San Francisco. So Operator recognized that and then auto-corrected itself to go to Beretta. Okay, it looks like 7 p.m. isn't available, but you know what? 7:45 is just fine. So we're going to go do that. So in this case, Operator came back, and this is a really good example of task delegation where Operator needs help or needs assistance or just wants to ask you something. It'll just come back and you can answer that.
ओके सो लाइक आपने देखा कि कैसे एआई इज व्हेन यू हैव गिवन, जैसे आप अपने एक असिस्टेंट को एक कमांड देते हैं ऐसे ही आपने एआई को दिया। तो इससे पहले तक क्या था एआई में कि एज अ गूगल हम सर्च करते थे, वहां पे हम सेलेक्ट करते थे। नाउ विद एआई ऑपरेटर कमिंग इनटू द पिक्चर, what has happened that it's really a revolution, because जैसे कि हमने एक ये डेमो देखा, इसमें हमने ये देखा कि उन्होंने दे एज अ यूजर मैंने बोला कि भाई ठीक है, मेरे को एक रेस्टोरेंट की बुकिंग करनी है, तो उसने अपने आप ही इट हैज गॉन टू द ब्राउजर, और फिर उसने उसको सर्च करा, एंड देन सर्च करके हमें ऑप्शन दिया, एंड देन द बुकिंग हैज गॉन। सिमिलरली दैट्स यूज केस कैन बी यूज्ड इनटू फ्लाइट रिजर्वेशन, अगर हमें कहीं पर जाना है, इनटू ट्रेन रिजर्वेशन। इसके अलावा अगर हमें कोई शॉपिंग करनी है, हम अपनी शॉपिंग की लिस्ट बना लें ग्रोसरी स्टोर की, एंड एआई विल सर्च and it will order, and that it can come to you. So there are many use cases like, yeah, AI operator, it's AI agent. It's called it's agent. An agent who what is the definition of agent? Agent is somebody who is having the autonomy, who is having, जैसा कि अभी आपने देखा कि आपने एक कमांड दिया, वो अपने आप ही मीन्स ब्राउजर पे गया एंड स्टार्ट सर्चिंग, एंड इट प्लॉट इट ओन कोर्स, वो अपना पाथ बनाता है, एंड देन इट डिसाइड व्हाट टू डू, एंड देन इट टेक एन एक्शन, जैसे कि उसने इस केस में, इस डेमो में बुकिंग करी। ठीक है, ऐसे ही आपको अपनी कोई हॉलिडे प्लान करनी है, तो इट एक्ट लाइक एन एजेंट, विल एक्ट लाइक एन असिस्टेंट टू यू। सो चैट जीपीटी ने, मीन्स चैट जीपीटी इज दैट प्लेटफॉर्म ऑफ ओपन एआई, जैसे कि सैम ऑल्टमैन ने बोला था, तो दे हैव इंट्रोड्यूस दिस इनटू द वर्कफोर्स, एंड इट इज as they have introduced, they got, I think, around about 8 million 800 million users on its launch itself. Similarly, when they launch Sora 2, so it's another revolution into the AI. So we will discuss more जैसे कि हम आगे बढ़ेंगे। तो अगर हम कुछ भी नया इनोवेशन, कुछ भी, so lots of things are happening in AI. So अगर हम कुछ भी नया we want to implement or start in our organization, so what are the things, what is the roadmap for that? So first you have to act like an AI strategist. So AI strategically, you have to recognize the AI capabilities. You have to define Gen AI landscaping. You have to define what are the LLMs. You have to distinguish between types of AI company क्या है, and drive the AI strategic and investment decision. इसके बाद you have to become an AI decision maker. So where you have to evaluate certain things, you have to talk to the data science team, you have to talk to business, and then you have to take decisions, and also you have to become an AI leader, because As an AI leader, you will be interested in taking new initiatives because you will be acting as a sponsor for any new program which is in your organization, and you will be looking after that. What is the ROI? Like if you are implementing, you're asking your team to implement those changes. So what is the ROI on that? So this is the overall roadmap जिस पे हम काम करेंगे, जिसको हम we will discuss each and everything in one session, and at the end of the day you can take a decision on any AI initiatives which your company is looking forward, and you will be the person who will be, whether you are a startup or a Fortune 500 company. So for any innovation, for any initiative, you have to think like an AI strategist. You have to be a decision maker. You have to be an AI leader. अब बड़ी कंपनी है तो वहाँ different different people can play a different roles. And if it is a startup, even if it is a company of three people, or if it is a company of one people, you are an OPC and you're starting your own company and you are thinking to implement certain new ideas into AI. So you have to think like an strategist. You have to think like an decision maker, and you have to think like an AI leader. So जैसे हम इसमें will moving on this roadmap, तो हम एक एक milestone को हम discuss करेंगे and will elaborate more on this. So keep watching this space, and I hope that you will be enjoying this journey or at all, because this is the us parallelly we will be looking forward on these aspects as well as an AI leader. Okay, thank you, thanks a lot for your time. Thanks.